The border is clear. Today has been a crazy day. It's one of those days which is just have to take time and sit for a few days just to like let it sink through. And yes, I didn't do a lot of shooting, so let me just like narrate whatever happened. Good morning. Today is day 4 and today is the day I attempt to go to Mandera. The first time I tried this, I failed. Yes, hoping for the best. And the way I'm going to travel is crazy. You'll see that in a bit. The previous day I had paid 1500 shillings. That is to get from Moyale to Takaba. Takaba is like the center point between Moyale and Mandera. Although Takaba is in Mandera County. But I want to go all the way to Mandera town, the main town which borders the Somalia border. And so the car is a Land Cruiser. Yes, a Land Cruiser that was carrying Mira. So the back had Mira, then there was the driver, and then there were 2 passengers, and then the back seat, a 3-seater, we were 4 people. So that's how we drove, I think, from Moyale all the way to Takaba. A distance of maybe 180 kilometers. It took us, we left around 7:30, we reached Takaba 11, I can say 11, close to 11 a.m. So yeah, that car was just flying, and the road is one of those roads which yeah, you need to pass it like a million times before you can understand it. Because when we start, it's not even a road, it's like a ditch. Because several river streams seem like they pass there, so most of it is washed out. There is like no clear path. So if it rains, don't even think of trying to go there. Like just stay wherever you are. Don't even attempt, because you'll be stuck. It doesn't matter what type of car you have, you will be stuck completely. But yeah, luckily the weather is fine. I had checked even the weather before traveling because I knew the logistics of traveling here, especially when it rains. It's terrible. But yeah, we made it to Takaba. The road is rough, and then there are sections which there's tarmac, which was surprising. And it's not that bad tarmac. It's tarmac, and then there's maybe just a few portals, but it's fine. Then there is again rough road, and then there is tarmac, then there's rough road, then there's tarmac. So just like a mix. But then there's a point where we reached, and then it was just now rough road all the way to here. Now, while coming here to Takaba, there's a bus that was going to Mandera town. And we passed that bus, but then by the time I reached Takaba, I sat for 2 hours waiting for that bus. So you can imagine I was just seated like on a bench in the town just waiting for that bus to arrive. 2 hours later it didn't arrive, so you can imagine how fast we were going. And I was like, no, I am tired of waiting. So it was already getting like 2 p.m, 1:30 p.m, and I was like, okay, by the time that bus reaches, maybe let's say it's 2 p.m, then it's going to take us another like 7 hours to reach Mandera. Yeah, I can't do that because it means I'll reach Mandera very late, and that is something I've been trying to avoid completely during this trip. I don't want to reach any other town past 5 p.m, let's say. So here I am seated in this hotel after trying to process everything that has happened. So that is how crazy this day has been. And yeah, for now I think I'm in this hotel room. Very nice. I think I really like it. It's nice. This is the hotel room. There's a chair. That's the bed. Wardrobe. Bathroom. Hot shower. Toilets. But the thing I love the most about this room is this corridor. Yes, wait for it. Look at that backdrop. I think I should go climb that. This hotel is called Grand Azizia Resort. I think it's new. It looks new. Yes, what a crazy day. But I made it to Mandera. Not Mandera town where I want to be, but technically I'm in Mandera County. This looks very cool. You can see some baboons. I don't know if you can see from this camera. This looks like a place you walk, then you discover human remains. Maybe I'll be lucky and discover some remains. Hopefully not. Yeah, those baboons look scary. They're like, dare me. I'm not at the topmost part, but this view looks so nice. You can see technically the entire town from up here. And this must be a very popular place for people to come and chill, because so many of these rocks have been written names. Oh, and I have a porcupine. Is it quail? What's the name of this thing? Porcupine something. Look at all those rocks. It reminds me a lot of Kitmikai. Some baboons. That one, and a big one right there, and that's where I want to go. So should I go and displace that baboon? Well, talk up. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you win. I'm not coming. What do you think? Takaba town. I like it. Like, this is a very nice chill spot. So from here, Mandera should be it's in the farthest northeastern side, so it should be somewhere here. Then Somalia, then Ethiopia. I also need to go to the main town. It's just like 400 meters away, it's not far. I need to go back there and try to book another Land Cruiser or a Nissan Matatu that is going to take me all the way to Mandera town tomorrow morning. So that is the plan. So I talked to some cops about the situation traveling from Wajir, from Mandera town to Wajir town, and the information is not that solid. Like, you know, if a cop talks to you and they're like, you know, they're not sure of what they're telling you, like, can I travel? They don't tell you yes or no. It's like, it's you and your protector. If a cop tells you that, definitely your mood kinda shifts on, should I really do that? Should I take the risk? So for now, I am not sure if I'm going to do that, honestly. I don't know. So my plan tomorrow is to wake up very early in the morning, 5:45, be at the stage so that I can get those Land Cruisers or Matatu, I don't even know, that takes me to Mandera. Then when I reach Mandera town, hopefully I'll reach Mandera town very early in the morning so that, no, okay, maybe not early, but I'm hoping by latest 1 p.m. so that I can have enough time to explore it. Then I will sleep in Mandera, and then after that, by the end of that day, I should be able to be sure. Like, I'm sure even from now you can see that I'm not even sure of myself anymore. Like, I don't even know what to do next. So yeah, I guess I'll know if I'll manage to go to Wajir, because the alternative, the alternative is, if traveling from Mandera to Wajir is very risky, then I'll have to go from Mandera all the way back to Moyale, from Moyale all the way back to Isiolo or Garissa, and then from Garissa or Isiolo all the way to Wajir. That is if I'm to go back to Wajir and then do Garissa. That is going to take me another like 3 days just trying to move around, unless I travel at night. It's going to be 2 days, and I don't think I have that time. So yeah, it's kind of complicated. That is the first option. The second option, there's no flights from Mandera to Wajir. No, it's only Mandera to Nairobi. But then I can't fly from Mandera to Nairobi, then take another flight from Nairobi again back to Wajir. That doesn't make any sense, and I can't afford it. Oh, and the last option is just like, to hell with it and just take a matatu or whatever from Mandera to Wajir. And that is what I've been advised not to do. Oh, so yeah, you can imagine, for me, like, from a point of privilege, you can say I can think of all these options, but for people who stay there, you just have to do whatever you have to do. You can't start thinking, should I do that, because again, the pricing is very different. From Moyale to Mandera, it's going to cost, it cost me 1,500 shillings from Moyale to here Takaba. It's going to cost me maybe another 1,500 shillings from Takaba to the main Mandera town. That is 3,000 shillings. That is very expensive. So you can imagine, if you're going all the way to Nairobi, it's going to cost you like maybe 4,000 shillings, which is very, very high. I think that is the single most expensive one-way transport here in Kenya. If you think there's anything more expensive, maybe you can inform us. But yeah, that's the situation of Mandera. Like, it's very, very complicated. But then when coming, man, like, the landscapes were so beautiful. Like, plateaus, plain lands just stretching for miles and miles away. Then there's this place which had some very huge rocks, like the ones in Kisumu, Kitmikai. And then the vegetation is a lot of shrubs, but again, it's kind of green, but the sand is dry. Like, it's like a mishmash of everything. Even here in Takaba, it's like almost greenish, but then it's just rocky, and then yes, so it's quite a confusing, region, and it's made worse by the poor access. Because I imagine if the roads were nice all the way, it would be perfect, but fortunately, that's not the case.